Hello, I'm Sam. Welcome to the Ball Watching FC podcast, and episode 10 starts with a little wallow. Doesn't get easier, does it? Every time, it doesn't get easier. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of England, of the players, of the manager. I'm not here to be negative. This is not going to be a negative podcast about what England have just achieved in this whole World Cup. I'm not looking at England-Argentina specifically. I am, but I'm looking at it from a whole. There's so much negativity in the media and my friends, and just everywhere you look today, the day after the game, there's so much negativity. And I don't want that to make you any less proud of the bigger picture stuff of England. I think it's really natural to look for answers. Every single time you lose, there's going to be a reason. But I'm not going to define England, or Tuchel for that matter, based on some of the answers that are being suggested by the media today. And I know what they are, and I get the point, and maybe I even agree. But I can't just focus on that and just think that that's what it is, because I think at this point, well, it's too soon. I'm still in it right now. I need another day, but I wanted to podcast. So let's go through it. I'm sad. I'm sad for Bellingham most of all, to be honest. There was a moment where he is on the pitch at full time, and then he just goes to the subs bench because he just needs to find a quiet space. And he looked very emotional. He really, oh my gosh, he put the team on his back so many times, and I bet he feels like he let everyone down because he couldn't do it this time. And that's not true at all. So proud of him. And I noticed that Argentina, the game plan was clear, I think, from Argentina at the beginning of the game. Maybe just the whole first half was trying to get into particularly Bellingham's head by, late pushes and naughty tackles and all that kind of stuff. And it was just really tried to, Anderson as well, I'm pretty sure. It was just, please just stay calm. It was one of those, I remember thinking, when your enemy's making mistakes, don't interrupt them. When Argentina are being dirty, let them, because the referee's going to see it and something's going to happen. And it's like, it's just be the bigger man and let them tackle you dirty as much as you like, and have faith in the referee. I don't know if the referee had a very good game yesterday, but I don't want to talk about the referee. I do want to talk about Jed Spence. Do you think, oh my gosh, I said this on the last podcast, that no one's had a better or more wild journey since the beginning of the World Cup than Jed Spence. Getting the call up, it being controversial, Tuchel shouting at him in training and in the game, to just suddenly becoming peak Roberto Carlos. So proud. I really wish the nation was more proud, but I don't feel it today. And that's such a shame, because we got to the semi-finals. And that's good. It's not like, I know we were one of the favourites before the tournament, but if I'm honest with myself, I never really believed that we would win the World Cup until maybe Norway. It was just like, right, it's the last four, anything can happen. So, but I'm just so proud that we got to the semi-finals. We got to the semi-finals of the World Cup, and we need to remember that. And regardless, I don't want to focus on individual particular performances and little tiny things of like the timings of when the subs went on against Argentina. And I know everyone's focusing on that, but it's easy to find something you can blame on why we didn't win yesterday. But I don't think it's the reason we lost. And I don't blame Tuchel for the tactics we saw yesterday, which is mental to say, isn't it? That is silly. Because who else can I blame for the tactics? But I'll explain my reasoning. So, for a start, I just think with Tuchel saying that he had no regrets after the game, Of course you're not going to have any regrets, and he shouldn't, because, and this is the key thing that I really want to focus on, that Tuchel did what he thought was right at the time. And now that we've lost the game, we can easily see that it wasn't the right thing to do. But, hindsight's everything. So, of course, he's not going to have regrets, and I don't think he should. But if we see that game 1-0 out, we're not talking about this. And, I get it. Because Croatia, we were winning that first game, and Tuchel made attacking changes. And that's probably what we would have liked to see yesterday. But we didn't do that against Mexico. Mexico, at one point, we even took Kane off when we were still winning by 1 goal. If Mexico score and we go into extra time and all that, we're without Kane, we're without Saka, we're without quite a lot of star players. And the same against Norway. But the difference is, we won those games and we didn't win yesterday. And we were so close. Suddenly, it's this huge, why did we bring on defenders at 58 minutes there or thereabouts, when we didn't concede until the 84th minute? I just think it's so easy to focus on the game yesterday and go, here's where we went wrong, here's where Tuchel went wrong, here's what we got wrong. But I just don't think I'm overly focused on the manner in which we went out, because there are so many other factors, and I think it's just, I think I just want to see it as a general, look, we almost made it. We almost made it, and we didn't. And that's such a shame. But I just, even the goals themselves, we just didn't come out quick enough to stop Fernandez's shot. And we were playing with 5 at the back, including 6'7" Dan Burn, and their goal in the 92nd minute was a header. I don't think either of those goals are Tuchel's fault, and he's getting the blame today. So I don't know. It's just I can't be negative about this campaign, because I've seen so much of what I like, and it's crazy that anyone, I think, in my opinion, would suggest that Tuchel should be sacked, or we should move on, or we should try and get Pep Guardiola. Yeah, good luck with that. Because we need to remind ourselves that Tuchel is one of the top managers in the world. I know you won't feel like that today, but he is. And this is his first, just a bit of a reality check, this is his first international tournament with an international team in a World Cup. He's never done this before. I know he's a good cup manager, and he won the Champions League with Chelsea, which is incredible. But this is a different kettle of fish. This, you can translate only so much. And he will have learnt a lot from the last month. And I know I hate saying that just as much as you hate hearing it, because it's a cliche. But I've seen so much to be positive about, and my only negativity is that we're not in the final of the World Cup. And that's all there is to it. And I remain very proud of England. It's Spain versus Argentina. Who do you want to win more? Because both sides have got their wind-up merchants. Cucurella is, I don't think many people in my circles would like to see Cucurella win the World Cup. I don't think anyone in England wants Fernandes to win the World Cup. Would you want to see Messi do it again? He is the greatest. Some of the things he did were just incredible, and it's crazy to see the comparisons of, we don't have a Messi. No one has a Messi. Argentina are the only team who have a Messi. He might be the greatest ever footballer, above Pelé, above Maradona, because at 39 years old, what we're seeing, as well as the accolades he's already won, especially if he wins a second World Cup, we're witnessing greatness, and we should be so thankful that we're here to see it happen. It's one of those, you got to applaud. Like when Messi just took it past 3 players and then Anderson fouled him, it was just like, I think I applauded in the pub, just because it's just, even though it's against us, it's Lionel Messi just being mesmerising and perfect. Spain versus France, that I didn't see that coming. Spain just put in, for me, the best performance of any team in the World Cup against France. They kept France quiet. And I was worried because in my head I thought, yes, we can beat Argentina, but please don't let us lose to Spain in a final 2 tournaments in a row. I was already worried about that. And now I don't have to. Hey, that's fine. That's one positive of England not going through to the final. But it's such an interesting match because Spain are peaking at the perfect time. France didn't look themselves, but I think that was because Spain played so well. They had a perfect performance, and they've conceded 1 goal in the whole World Cup. Remember, this format is 2 games bigger. Is it 2 games bigger or is it 1 game bigger? Anyway, it's Spain, who are an incredible team, an incredible unit, against Argentina, who are finding a way in the last 4 games now. And I hope it's a blockbuster. I don't expect France versus Argentina kind of levels. And I think it could be a cagey, boring one, maybe. It would be probably a hot take. But we'll see. They deserve to be there. They both deserve to be there. Let's see how England versus France goes on Saturday night. Here's a question as well. Are you going to watch it? I will. Any opportunity to see England play, even though I'm heartbroken. And I know the nation probably isn't fussed about it, but are you going to watch it? I'm interested. Anyway, I think that's all I can do today because I'm still in it. It still hurts a lot, as it does every 2 years. I just don't want to be the nearly men. And we have been thoroughly spoilt over the last 8 years of how well England have been doing. And long may it continue. I think we've still got enough. I see our future in the next 2, 4, 6 years. A lot of young talent coming through still. I think Harry Kane in 2 years is just going to be as good. I don't think he's going to drop off. Bellingham is still only 22. Anderson is still so young. We got Max Dowman and Rio and Gamoa, who are young, exciting talents who we could see in 4 years' time start for England. There's plenty of hope still to be optimistic for England and to not feel like that's it now. We were the nearly men. We had a golden 8 years. There's still a lot of potential for England to be a thorn in people's sides. But for now, let's wallow. But it's been a fun journey. And once the dust settles, I hope you can still be positive about the last month that we've had. Goodbye. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like, please subscribe. Please don't leave me just because the World Cup is over, because I'll be talking flipping loads about the Premier League soon. And please, join me next time.